Alright, walk and talk video. Yay! Not really. Nicer weather. Lovely. Anyway, a few people I do have to contact. They have PM'd me and such, so yeah, I'll get around to that kind of thing. I do have, whatever. I gotta, just too much work. Too much to do. Not enough time to do it. Yeah. Anyway, did notice Heroin Church made a stupid video. Another stupid video. Calling me a hypocrite and such, because I demand of people this horror of raising their hand and saying, oh yeah, life is pretty stupid, don't impose it, you suck. Yeah, that's just, well, man, God, so much work. Yeah, it's too much. Yeah, a philosophical statement is too burdensome. And so again, he's doing his little rag about how he has to live some kind of selfish, evil life. Well, go ahead. Go ahead and live a selfish, evil life. Fuck you. Choke on fucking pink cupcake icing. Okay? Like the cherry, choke on it. Get it stuck in your windpipe and die. Okay? I just don't give a fuck, you little weasel. You're not worth the trouble to give a fuck about. And to accuse me that I have somehow done some horrible mistreatment of Boo Boo is just so idiotic. I reacted to a comment. People want to go crazy? Well, go ahead. I'd say their overreaction is an indication of something, rather than an indication of my bad. I don't promise anybody any Fruit Loops here. I make videos. I make arguments on the internet. I'm not here to socialize and make friends and create a cult. That's not my mission here, you stupid twat. So I owe nobody anything. I make a video and I post it. That's what I owe people. And I courteously comment on their videos and don't instruct them about how they've gotten something wrong. And I don't leave comments that imply that they've gotten something wrong without fixing them. And I certainly don't accuse them of making accusations when I initiated any misunderstanding that might have existed. That's for certain. I certainly don't comment on videos before I've watched them. So whatever. But I'm not accepting this rubbish. You weasels can't ever quote me. You call me hypocrite, and yet you can't put the two quotes next to each other and say, look, these two statements don't gel. Because I'll explain the context of the statements. So this is just crap. It's bullshit. What is it, to be an ethicist? Oh, that's right. You raise your hand and you go, oh yeah, I get it. It's a DNA molecule replicating. It doesn't have any purpose, and it comes at a preposterously high price, and it includes a concept like imposition, which is grotesquely obscene on its face, which is nasty business. So, at least until you get that part out of it, you really can't play this game. Until you get that imposy thing out of there. Until you brainwash everybody to be as dumb as the average cockroach, you have no business imposing life on anything smarter than that. Or something like that. Yeah, well, that's too much work. Whatever, it's too psychologically burdensome. Oh, I can't do it, no, don't make me do it. I won't, fuck you, go away. Said it before, you're just so fucking useless to the cause of anything that has to do with anything. Your celebration of your desire to whatever you want to do. I don't know, take a bath in pink icing. I don't know. What's your fucking ambition, you little twat? It's so urgent. Oh, I've got to satisfy my hedonism. Well, go ahead. What does that have to do with antinatalism? Oh, that's right, not a motherfucking thing. You want to eat kittens, go ahead. I don't mean that, but I just mean it in the sense that I don't give a fuck. Do you have to make videos about it? What, we all have to endorse your kitten eating? Fuck you. What does it have to do with the subject? Oh, that's right, not a goddamn fucking thing. Jesus. So anyway, this is all in the context of all these other assholes, arguing that somehow everybody's an agnostic, because we can't draw any conclusions. We can't prove the non-existence of the real Bugs Bunny. Therefore, we have to be agnostic on the subject of Bugs Bunny. And they use it as this cracker excuse when you make comparisons to other wacky ideas that somehow there is a logical proof. Oh, Santa Claus, well, we proved he doesn't exist because the parents have all admitted they're lying. Well, guess what? That's not proof. That's just more testimony, human testimony. So that's no more proof than the people saying it exists. So again, that's fail. You can't use that as an argument. So I could find Christians who said, I never believed in God. I was lying. Well, does that prove there's no God? Obviously not. What proves there's no God is a logical proof beyond a reasonable doubt. You compile the circumstantial evidence. The circumstantial evidence is decisive. There is no gun. There is no fingerprint. There is no anything. The goddamn thing is, there's no case here. There's no way to initiate even this charge. This charge has to get thrown out. The God exists charge. Because there's just absolutely nothing to back it up. Nothing. It can't even get to trial in a rational court. Especially under the premise, I am allowed to believe complete nonsense. There. And I call it faith. Yeah, I don't have to be rational. Well, fuck you. The end of the conversation then. I don't have to be rational is an irrational way to start a conversation. And certainly outside the scope of what we're going to do with any kind of vocabulary word. There's no word for that but imbecility. So no, we're not playing that game. So go ahead, play your little word games, but you're not unraveling the simple truth. The evidence is decisive. There is no fucking God. If you're agnostic, you're just being an asshole. Simple. It's idiotic. A made-up notion. You're going to take it seriously. There's no Hansel and Gretel. There's no flying dragons. It's just over, okay? There's nothing, no rational reason to believe that. No rational reason to leave the door open to that nonsense. It's as irrational as leaving the door open to Wile E. Coyote coming to dinner. It just isn't going to happen. Alright. What else? So yeah, I do plan on making a couple of response videos, but just haven't found the time. It's just a lot of crap going on. Whatever free time I do get, I waste on different little subtle computer issues and whatnot. Little programming crap. Now I have a headache. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just struggling to get through each day. So anyway, but yeah, there's that English ghosty guy who made a really dumb video. Again, these people never deal with the simple question, the simplest part of the anti-nihilist argument, which is the imposition part of it. They keep saying we're the imposers because we're saying you have no right to keep imposing this, to presume that these living things want to live. Where's your evidence that they all want to play the game? Why do you have a right to drag them into your little theme park and force them to ride the ride? Explain that to me, gothy guy. What gives you the right to assume, to play God, create life, or endorse the creation of it, the imposition of it, on beings that will say, I didn't want this, you asshole. Why don't you leave me the fuck out of your stupid psychotic nonsense? You want to chase your own ass for eternity? Then chase your own ass. Alright? Don't throw my ass in this fire. You stupid weasel cunt. Anyway. These fucknuts. They talk on subjects and they don't deal with the argument. They don't quote the fucking argument. They paraphrase it. They cheat the fuck out of it. Because they're ballless little fucking weasels. insecure, afraid of the truth, desperately defending their phantasmagorical hope that their idiotic life actually means something. Well, it doesn't. It's a waste of fucking goddamn time and space. Time and space is a waste of time and space. Idiots. So, yeah, it really does just put you in the mood. If you just could pancake the whole fucking thing. There's these people can't even make a fucking argument with this. They're the worst saving here. What dignity do human beings have? They can't fight a firefight. They can't do anything with any integrity or dignity or grace or beauty. They're the sloppiest, piggyish, drooliest, cunt monster pieces of crap on earth. I mean, they're just disgusting creatures. Oh yes, well, we've got to save life. For what? So it can find some... So it can evolve acid for blood and drippy mucus. An infinite supply of drippy mucus. That always did bug me about the Aliens movie. I mean, these aliens don't eat shit, right? I mean, barely. We don't see them stealing potato chips or anything, right? So they're big, active, full of energy, and they don't eat much. A few humans. But you never even see them do that. They just take a little bite with their little metal teeth. You're saying, and then on top of that nonsensical element, where they seem to figure out how to get all this energy out of no food. They got this endless supply of drool and slime and slobber. And you're saying, where the fuck is that engine coming from? Where the hell did they get all that from? I mean, just an endless supply of it? That doesn't make any sense. No, it doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, you gotta manufacture that shit. It wears you down, when you're losing some of that mucosa. So anyway, I'm sort of bullshit. There's bullshit everywhere. Everything's bullshit. It's just so irritating. So anyway, there's no, what are you gonna do? You pay attention to these assholes. That's no win there. You play that old drama. There's no point in doing it. But what are you gonna do? They just slander you, and little assholes show up to listen to it, and that's all there is. Same old circular bullshit. No one ever deals with an argument. Now they think they did, like Raytex. Oh, I completely unraveled it all by simply saying the future's not here yet, so fuck it. Yeah, wow, yeah, that sure undoes it all. Some deers in the pasture there. I guess I could try digitally zooming. Kind of lame, but I did anyway. Yeah. Oh, run. They've been shooting them all over the... Oh, that's a buck, all right. Yeah, he's got horns and shit over there. I'm pissed. Oh, he looks really pissed. He looks like he's going to charge something. I'm going to kick somebody's ass. Cool. Oh, there's a junior buck. Hey, Paul, can I get some pussy? Huh? Can I have some? Oh, they're romping and skipping and hopping, and soon to be bleeding and wailing and moaning. Thanks to the human race. Fuck. And the charm of nature. Yeah, let's defend those two things. Charming nature and human assholery. Yeah. Let's all just be heathens and just get caught up in our human assholery. And let's do it without even admitting that's what we're doing. Well, let's admit that's what we're doing, but let's not imply that... I don't even know what... it just really doesn't make any sense. Because he's just saying, yeah, I'm a villain. Well, go ahead, be a villain. Does that mean you can't say I'm anti-villain? I mean, if everybody's a villain, then everything sucks, you stupid fucking cunt. How do you think everything gets sucky? Because everybody says, I'm going to just be a villain. Yeah, fuck you. I mean, if you can act on your hedonistic desires, then you have no right to tell other people they can't act on theirs. So why don't you just quit pretending you give a fuck about a better future? And yeah, just talk about how much you like to eat cupcakes. Soy cupcakes or whatever. You creepy little piece of shit. Yeah. God, you're just getting to be... I mean, you always... You know, I'm just... I can't really... I can't be bothered to hate you, but because you're just not good enough for it. You know, you're just too uselessly weaselly. But, yeah, you are. Yuck, disgusting. Like this. I got wastewater here of some kind. This shouldn't be here. This is a little too wet. So something's gone wrong somewhere. Shouldn't be that wet here. Stream is leaking, I guess. Yeah, something ain't right. Yep. So anyway, where was I? Yeah, I guess that's it. Probably enough of a video. I didn't do this very well. It's a simple point I'm trying to make here. The truth doesn't have anything to do with your personal life. It really doesn't. You don't have to live it. You just talk it. What's the difference? It's like all these subjects. You just talk it. And so as long as you say, I wouldn't initiate it, I wouldn't produce it, but this is what I am, and I'm going to act on my desires because I'm just a selfish asshole. Well, that's okay. Admit what you are, and admit that you aren't a good idea, that you shouldn't be mass-produced, and then we don't have a problem. Man, somebody did a really crappy job of rocking this area, but look, they tried. Stupid dog walkers, probably. Anyway. Yeah. I mean, it's not that complicated. You're either going to admit the truth of what life is. It's just, you know, a cell reproducing, and this is the bizarre eccentricity that it can accomplish when that takes place. And it doesn't have anywhere to go. It doesn't have anything to do but contemplate its own contemplatability. I mean, it can do absolutely nothing, accomplish absolutely nothing, and the rest is just pretending. If you're going to add something to that story, you're just talking fairy stories. You're a liar, essentially, especially if you're intelligent. Well, then you're a liar, Laura Layla. Yeah, because you know better, and you're just going to talk your phantasmagorical, silly little shit because it makes you feel better. So you're living for a feeling, not for an idea, not for the truth, but for a bullshit notion. And fuck that. Yeah, really. Well, I guess I'm done. I believe so. Man, that's an ugly car. I can't. Oh, okay, it's insulation. They're redoing their siding, I guess. Man, it's like nobody could paint a house that ugly a color.